Hello everyone, this is Taryn with Wonderfully Made Handcrafting, and welcome to the unboxing of ByTheWell4God's newest kit, Follow Me. Now, this is the kit for June 2022, and I'm so excited for all of the bright, cheery colors. And now let's start off with the goodie bag this month. So every month there is a goodie bag that is included with your kit or with your order. And this month we have the hashtag ByTheWell4God_follow me. If you want to follow along that hashtag on Instagram, you will be able to see everyone's creations and what they're doing. I love following that just so I can get inspiration too from all of your creations in your Bible and junk journals, or however you're working through this kit. I love following that little hashtag. So don't forget to go ahead and do that. But let's also look at the goodies this month that come in the goodie bag. So first off, guys, I'm so excited. This is Glossy Accents. I love using this. This is for being one of the first 300 orders that are over $50. I just think this is so cute and so amazing. This is probably my favorite little added extra goodie in a long time. I love Glossy Accents. You can see on Instagram I created some little vintage looking paper buttons with Glossy Accents last month, and it's just a really good addition to have in your stash. So that was for the first 300 orders over $50. And then we have a couple of other extras in here. The stamp is for those that has spent, I believe, over $37. And this is an open book with a bunch of florals. I love this. This is a really pretty stamp as well. And then this is what everyone gets no matter what. If you order the kit, we have 2 different fabric tabbies. Then we have Luke 240 verse card. I really like this greenish gold color. Then we have some new paint chip cards. So you get 5 different color schemes of these. And then you also have these little stamps that they've been doing recently. And also some tile alphas. So in case you don't get the pack, you will have some added extra for you to use. And then this is the sneak for July's kit, subject to change. I'm really excited. It says, the heart of man plans his ways, but the Lord establishes his steps. These words in Proverbs 16:9 remind us that though we may have our plans, dreams, and goals, God is the one who establishes and directs our lives. So I love the subject of this month, and I love also the lemons. I think that's going to be really fun to work with as well. So all these little pieces were what came in my goodie bag. Like I said, everyone should get something similar to this in their goodie bags. And then this is if you spend over $37, and then this is if you are one of the first 300 orders over $50. So this is just amazing. I love how ByTheWell4God gives us little goodie bags. They're so sweet in that way. But let me kind of just go through the kit. So let me move some of this stuff over so it's not in the way. And then let's talk about this amazing kit. So we have a lot of pinks and watercolors this month. I did kind of swatch out these Daniel Smith watercolors. So obviously I didn't use a lot of water in these swatches because I just did this quickly. But to create a lighter color, obviously all you're going to do is add some more water. But you have 2 different purples, a pink, a blue, a greenish gold, and then this nice raw umber brown. I love that. So you have this in the main kit. Now the main kit is $27.50 during the pre-sale, and it is still on pre-sale as I speak. I'm hoping to get this uploaded sometime this afternoon, so we'll see. I believe it should be on pre-sale still, but double check for yourself. Now we also have the die cuts. Now they do try to include a texture in all their die cut packs. So this month is one of these fabric pieces. Now I love using fabric in my Bible journaling, and I usually either use my tiny attacher stapler or I hand sew them. You can also use your sewing machine, but I just like making little folds and tucking them into my clusters. So this is going to definitely come in handy this month. And then we have all the actual paper pieces. Now I've looked through them, and honestly, this kit is even more beautiful in person, especially if you like pinks and watercolors. So we have paint brushes, then we have this little bug car, and then you have a lot of flowers, cherry blossoms, and in a couple different, they're all watercolor, but they are in a couple different styles. Like you have just plain pinks or ones with greenery. You also have these bike candles. Then you have some cherry blossoms with branches. So you have a couple different options when it comes to the cherry blossoms. You have another paintbrush, and then you have these cute little watercolored ladies right here. I love them. Then you have that car again, a fun little typewriter, which I love. More flowers, another girl, more flowers, a little hat, this girl, and then you have this big tree, which reminds me of the stamp set that they did, Bunny Love, I think it was called, or maybe it was something similar to that, but it had bunnies with this big tree with hearts. It looked like a cherry blossom heart tree. So that was pretty cool. That was released in February for Valentine's Day. So if you have it, you might be able to use that alongside this kit. So those are all the die cuts. I'll just kind of put them here. And then let's look into this bag. Now these originally came in the bag, but I kind of snuck a peek at some of these things beforehand. So I keep my bags all the time because I like using them in my pages. I cut them up, I stamp on them, but some people like to keep them to actually store the kit in afterwards. So that is also an option, but don't throw them out, because either way, if you want to keep them to store or to use them in your crafting, both are excellent ideas. So we have the pin Follow Me with the little car. Then we have a verse card with 2 of your fabric tabbies and mark 1:16 through 18. Then you have your sticker for this kit. Now this is a normal sticker. It's not one that you can, put on a water bottle and send through your dishwasher. It's not vinyl, but it is a fun little sticker that you could put in the front of your Bible, or you could put on your crafting cart. Really cute. Then you have your journaling cards. So you have these 3 designs, and then you also have the back sides are blank. So if you wanted to make a tip-in, or say you just wanted to see this side and create your own note, handwriting it or using your typewriter, that is also possible. So you have your 3 journaling cards that come with the kit, and then you have your kit stamp. So you have the girl, a flower. I like this follow right here a lot. You also have this cluster of Follow Me that has different fonts of Follow Me. And then you have this fun walkway. I think that's really cool. There might be some fun things you could do with this one as well. Now you have your clear stickers. So you have your normal washi strips. Now these aren't real washi, so you kind of use your scissors to make a jagged edge if you want to do that. But you also have paintbrushes, the car again, the bike. And then you have these fun 4 little scenes, which I think are so adorable. I love this. I don't know. It's just, I like it a lot more in person. I think this kit is just so beautiful in person to see. So then you have your alpha and numerics. So then you have the most important part of the kit, which is your devotional. This is written in 14 different days. What I usually do is I study the whole thing through once at least, and then I will kind of star the ones that I definitely want to journal so I remember and then I will go through it day by day again a second time. But by reading the whole thing through once, I know which ones I want to save time to journal in, and I don't know, it just works the best for me. But if you find it best to just work one day and then have the next day journal and then just keep on going through that the whole month, then you have 28 days of your month filled with this kit. So either one of those options is great, or whatever you find is best. But this is the main kit, so it's $27.50 again on pre-sale. I believe it's $30 when it's not on pre-sale, but it's so much stuff. You basically need just, a stamping block, black ink, which I love, VersaFine ink, and you also need a paintbrush and a pen, and that's basically it, so that you can start journaling. This is an excellent option if you're just starting off and don't want to be too overwhelmed. However, there are a ton of extras this month, and I can't wait to show you. So let's move on, and I'll show you what else you can pick up. So we also have a bunch of stamps this month. So the first one is Follow One Master. So this one you have the bicycle, which I really like, this tire track, and then you have the handles of the bike, which is so cool. And then we have Strive to Enter. So this one has a window and like a door. And what is fun with this one is that you could do like acetate through the windows and have one of those girls peeking through, or there's just so many things you can do with windows and doors. You also have these cute little florals and this girl standing with a huge bundle of florals. The Spirit Gives Life is some different cherry blossoms. It looks like some that are in the die cuts possibly, but this way you could color them whatever way you want, or you can, color them in with pencils or with inks or paint. So many options when you have that floral stamp. All Nations is a line drawn stamp. So you have this heart that is all the continents line drawn. Then you have an airplane, a paper airplane, a world, or Earth, and then you have a tiny little airplane right here, and a lady walking with a scarf. Saved Through Faith is probably my favorite this month. You have this license plate, but what I love about this one is that it comes with an alpha, and this is just a staple, good starting alpha. If you don't have many alpha stamps, this is one where you're going to get a good alpha, but you're also going to get that extra stamp to make it into a license plate. So this is an excellent option if you want to pick this one up. Now, they also had this Disciples Alpha. This is a 6x8. What I love about this one is that it's a cursive, but it's also distressed a little. So you have your main capital alphas, then you have your lowercase, and you also have your numerics and a little bit of punctuation here, which is pretty fun. You have an @ symbol, parentheses, and what's really cool is that you have this number little thing. I think that will be perfect to just add as a little extra to a page, or just to number each day what you're working on. You also have that ampersand, so this is an excellent one to use as well. I love it when ByTheWell4God combines huge stamps like this and makes you have a ton of different options. So these are all the stamps that are available this month. Don't forget that you also have that Ukraine stamp. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. Sorry. Mine is so dirty because I use it a lot. But this one is the one that all the proceeds were going to Ukraine. I think they had a couple left in the shop. This is actually my grandfather's handwriting, 2 Corinthians 4:17 through 18. It makes a great background. So that is something else that they are doing as well still. So those are all the options for adding on, or that big alpha. That's not an add-on for the kit, but you can just purchase it separately. So this is something I'm really excited about. This is your new tag bob kit. So let me just open it up and kind of show you, give you an idea you have all these fun textures. I love this. This is so cool. So you have all these different textures of yarn and ribbon and fabric. And then what is fun is that you have a ring, this little paintbrush that matches the kit, and then you have 15 different tags. So you have a number of colors. You have 5 different colors and 3 tags per. Now, the idea behind this is that if you want to work through the kit using these tags, you can have one for each day and then your title card. So these are just lightly graph paper kind of in the different colors to match the kit, but you also don't have to use this to work through your kit. You could just do something else with it. But they're a different size tag. They're really nice. Let me see. I have my broken yardstick here. They're about 4 inches by almost 6. Yeah. So they're about that size and pretty fun. I can't wait to see how you guys use them. You also have your, what are they called? I can't even think. Reinforcer for the holes. So if you want to use that. So this is a really fun addition this month. I can't wait to see who uses this. Let me know in the comments if you want me to work through this kit using the tags, or if you just want me to work through my Bible like I usually do. So there's that. And then we have additions galore. There's so many things this month that is just so fun. So these are kind of your basics that are added each month, but they're going to look a little different each month because of the new kits. So we have your flashcards. So these are going to have a word and then a verse that corresponds. This month they are striped. So you have some blues, then you have pinks, and then you have this light purple. And then the last card is just one where they can use the barcode, but they do print it so you can use this one as well. So don't forget about that one. Then we have your stickers. So you have your clear alphas this month, which have a bunch of different pinks and florals. Then you have 2 different blues, a purple and that greenish gold again. Then you have your tile alphas. So they have in here 2 pinks, a blue, a purple, and that greenish gold. Then guys, look at this. So these are the paint chip cards like I showed you in the goodie bag, but this one you get 15 of them, I believe. Is that right? Yes, 15. So you have a bunch of different kinds to use, and it looks like, let me see. It looks like every color has the same verses, but each color has different verses at the same time. So all the blues will have the same verses, all the greens have the same, you know, get it. So those are the new paint chip cards. And this is probably my favorite thing this month. These are the journaling cards this month, and I absolutely love them. There are 12 different journaling cards, and what I love about them this month is that they are plain. So there's no lines on them, so you could put them through your typewriter and just write something small, or, you know, write a lot, or just use them as tip-ins and write on the back side. But these are so beautiful. So you have this one. Yeah, this one with the Ferris wheel I really like. A girl holding a basket of cherry blossoms. The typewriter. A paintbrush with cherry blossoms. This girl. I love this one. This is probably one of my favorites. And even though purple is not my favorite, I really like this one because of the watercolor look with it. Then this. Then her with the Ferris wheel. And this one. And there's 2 girls going into a store, it looks like. And then we start at the beginning again. So I love these journaling cards this month. This is probably my favorite thing this month. Then you have your labels. So cherry blossoms, pink, blue, purple, and green. So there's that pile. And let me keep on moving on and showing you what else. I'm going to save paper for last. But we have your journals. Now I use these for lists and notes and everything. I don't usually use them for journaling in per se, but I do use them throughout the month. So I have the one journal set 2, which has cherry blossoms on front, and then this kind of a diamond stitched journal on the back. Then you have fabric. I got the one that has a blue, and then this, I'm not going to take it out, but this pink truck, the ByTheWell4God pink truck with girls and just fun scenes. I imagine cutting this out and just making it part of my cluster. And then we have stencils. So we have a cherry blossom stencil, which I think is going to be beautiful with some crackled texture paste, and also a stone path, like a cobblestone path. I think that's really fun as well, and make a really fun background. So these are the 2 stencils this month. And to finish this up, we're going to talk about the paper. So in this paper, there's 6x8 and 6x6 that you can choose. I always get the 6x8. There's 24 double-sided papers, 3 of each design, so you never have to really worry about using too much of a paper. However, honestly, if you really like paper, you might want to buy 2 packs. But we have this scene one again. That's similar to the fabric. And then on the back side, look at this blue graph paper. I love how ByTheWell4God is doing some nice neutrals lately. It's really nice because you can type on them, you can stamp on them. Very easy to make clusters with. So you have that set. And then we have, let me move that over. Then we have cherry blossoms with a light blue background. And then that same one that was my journal. So this like quilted kind of diamond pattern. Then you have these different buildings. This would be fun too. And then purple stripes. A lot of cherry blossoms here. And then this light kind of cherry blossom look. Then you have that tan stitched diamond. And then this. I love this. This is so nice. I love this. Because I'm that neutral girl there. Then you have this pattern which has the teal blue truck. And then that pink graph paper. Some blue cherry blossoms that are just like the outline. With a blue watercolor wash. Then you have, lastly, these paint brushes, and then this fun, colorful tie-dye with all the different colors in the kit this month. So those are your papers. And that is it, guys. I am so glad that you ended up watching this with me. Let me know again in the comments below if you want me to work through a tag bob kit, or if you're hoping to see me work through my interleaved Bible. I am back and forth between the two. So anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you grab this kit as well. I will leave my affiliate link down below if you want to pick this up. Like I said, I believe it's still on pre-sale, so make sure to run over if you haven't picked it up yet. I hope you have a great day, guys, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Bye!